Liv's office. A silent war. In a bizarre twist, her pen begins to shimmer, marking the start of an inexplicable office nightmare. As her desk crumbles to dust, Liv's disbelief mirrors the surreal chaos unfolding around her. Whispers slice through the air as co-workers question Liv's sanity, their glances laced with concern and judgment. In the heart of the bustling city, Ben strides through the throngs of people, the symphony of urban life swirling around him. In a moment of sudden chaos, a bank robbery unfolds before his eyes, shattering the city's rhythm. Driven by instinct, Ben subtly unleashes his telekinetic powers, disarming the robbers with unseen force and ensuring the safety of all. Unaware of the silent intervention, the civilians remain unharmed, lost in the confusion as Ben watches from the sidelines. A sense of profound isolation washes over Ben, the weight of his secret powers a constant burden. In a secluded forest clearing, Ava McKenzie, the Elysian, battles to harness her elemental powers as sunlight weaves through the leaves. As her concentration falters, the air crackles with uncontrolled energy, signaling the emergence of destructive forces. The sky darkens ominously, and a fleeting tornado manifests, underscoring the chaotic potential unleashed by Ava's waning control. With devastating force, a bolt of lightning scorches a nearby tree, igniting a blaze that mirrors the inferno within Ava. Overwhelmed by the destructive potential of her powers, Ava cries out, "Oh God, I can't control it." Amidst the lively ambiance of a sun-drenched coffee shop, Liv passionately recounts the bizarre events unfolding at her workplace. As Liv grapples with disbelief, Vega, masked as a barista, subtly eavesdrops, a hint of otherworldly knowledge shimmering in his gaze. Liv, dismissing the extraordinary, attributes the strange occurrences to mere stress and exhaustion. In a moment of cryptic intervention, Vega interjects, hinting at a deeper, more enigmatic reality beyond the surface. In the crisp morning air of the city park, Ben's rhythmic jog is abruptly halted by the sight of graffiti vandals defiling a historical statue. Rage simmers beneath the surface as Ben's fists clench, a haunting reminder of past exposures, causing him to hesitate. An elderly man's knowing gaze pierces through Ben's turmoil, offering a cryptic challenge. They defile what others revere. The elderly man continues, challenging Ben to embrace a leap of faith for the greater good. Sunlight paints the forest floor as Ava, brow furrowed, struggles to ignite a flame by the tranquil stream. Vega, disguised as a hiker, approaches cautiously, sensing was frustration and hinting at a deeper purpose. As Ava's frustration mounts, Vega cryptically suggests that she may be destined for more than mere tricks. Vega reveals a world in desperate need, hinting at others like Ava and his willingness to guide her towards her true calling. As Vega says, "Let's just say there are others like you, and a world that desperately needs what you can do. If you're willing to listen, I can guide you." In the dim solitude of her apartment, Liv is consumed by the laptop's glow, her face a canvas of growing paranoia as she delves into the abyss of strange phenomena. As Liv's eyes dart nervously across the screen, her breath hitches at a cryptic message, pulling her deeper into the web of the unknown. A cryptic message surfaces on the screen, its mysterious aura casting a shadow of fear and intrigue across Liv's face. In the dim glow of the television, Ben's face reflects a city besieged by strange and unsettling news. As reports of inexplicable events flood the airwaves, a furrow carves itself into Ben's brow, marking the intersection of worry and a dawning determination. His fists clench, a physical manifestation of the internal struggle between the call to action and the fear of revealing his concealed powers. Within the confines of his humble abode, a silent battle erupts, as Ben wrestles with the desire to intervene and the looming threat of exposure. In the solitude of her cabin, Ava battles inner turmoil, each word penned in her journal a testament to her mounting despair. Her voice echoes with anguish as she confides, "I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. The powers, they're too much. I feel so alone." A strange symbol, pulsating with an eerie light, shatters the darkness, drawing Wa's gaze into the abyss. Trapped in a vivid nightmare, Liv rises in her sleep, a sheen of sweat betraying the turmoil within. In the dream, Ben and Ava stand frozen in a dimly lit forest, unaware of the impending doom. A looming figure emerges from the shadows, its presence radiating an unsettling aura that chills the very air. The figure's chilling words echo through the dreamscape. "Beware. A great threat is coming for you." Ben is violently awakened from his nightmare, his body drenched in sweat, and his mind haunted by lingering visions. Trapped in the darkness of his room, Ben struggles to shake off the chilling remnants of his dream. The looming presence of the shape, a haunting specter from his dream, casts a heavy shadow over Ben, filling him with dread. In the dead of night, Ava jolts awake in her cabin, drenched in sweat, haunted by relentless nightmares that amplify her dread and bewilderment. Staring into the abyss, Ava feels an irresistible force beckoning her to seek out her companions. The unsettling dream solidifies her fear and confusion. Liv steps back into her office, only to find it has been transformed into an unfamiliar space. At the heart of the transformed office, a new desk awaits, bearing a mysterious symbol that echoes from the depths of Liv's dream. A cryptic note bearing the same mysterious symbol shivers her to bone, echoing from the depths of Liv's dream. Amidst the relentless hustle of the city, Ben is suddenly frozen, his gaze captured by a cryptic symbol emblazoned on a brick wall. The symbol, a recurring nightmare made real, triggers a surge of unease and an irresistible urge to decipher its hidden significance. A wave of foreboding washes over Ben as he's haunted by the symbol. In the heart of the forest, Ava stumbles upon a symbol carved into an ancient tree, a chilling echo of the visions plaguing her mind. Driven by an insatiable need for answers, Ava makes a fateful decision, her eyes reflecting a mix of fear and determination. Hope flickers in her eyes as she spots a faint trail leading away from her cabin, a whisper of guidance in the silent woods. With each echoing step, Ava ventures deeper into the woods, the promise of unraveling the mystery fueling her every move. Liv steps into her usual coffee shop, her gaze sweeping across the counter, a silent question hanging in the air. A stranger stands where a familiar face should be, shattering Liv's expectations with a chilling lack of recognition. Liv's insistent inquiry about Vega is met with a blank stare, as the new guy claims ignorance. The barista's simple statement, "Sorry, lady," doesn't ring a bell, leaves Liv adrift in a sea of uncertainty. Ben returns to the familiar park, where sunlight filters through the trees, revisiting the memory of the teenager's vandalism. A determined look etches across Ben's face as he scans the area, seeking answers amidst the tranquil scenery. In a moment of revelation, Ben discovers a hidden message, its cryptic nature hinting at a path forward. In the heart of an ancient forest, Ava follows cryptic symbols, her journey shrouded in mystery. Deeper into the emerald abyss, each symbol whispers forgotten secrets, guiding Ava towards an unknown destiny. Emerging from the verdant labyrinth, an abandoned cabin materializes, its weathered facade hinting at untold stories and hidden truths. In the heart of the abandoned cabin, dust motes waltz through sunbeams, hinting at secrets veiled in the shadows. Amidst tarnished silver lockets and bone carvings, Ava cautiously steps into a realm where the past whispers through the walls. Ancient symbols etched into the wooden walls emanate a faint, eerie glow, stirring a dormant power within Ava. As Ava delves deeper, the cabin's hidden energies resonate with her own, igniting a mysterious connection between them. In the serene ambiance of her apartment, Liv is deeply engrossed in deciphering an ancient text, surrounded by a sea of books and notes. As lamplight flickers, Liv delicately traces faded symbols on aged parchment, her concentration intensifying. With furrowed brow, Liv uncovers descriptions of beings wielding abilities eerily akin to her own, sparking a moment of profound realization. In the dim solitude of his apartment, Ben pushes the boundaries of his hidden abilities, sweat-drenched and straining with intense concentration. The air crackles with unseen energy, as without warning, a nearby glass explodes into fragments, shattering the silence and revealing a terrifying truth. Startled, Ben's eyes snap open, the horrifying realization of his power's destructive potential dawning in their depths. The weight of his power's destructive potential crashing down, forever altering his perception. In the heart of the darkened forest, Ava's flashlight slices through the dense foliage, an inexplicable force drawing her ever deeper into the unknown. At the forest's edge, strange, bioluminescent creatures flicker in the periphery, their forms shifting and swirling like ethereal illusions. In a surreal convergence of reality and illusion, visions, both beautiful and terrifying, assault Ava's senses, blurring the line between what is real and what is not. Drawn deeper, Ava's flashlight illuminates a hidden grove where the bioluminescent creatures dance in harmony, their light casting spellbinding patterns. Liv stands anxiously before Mr. Henderson, his towering presence a stark symbol of her faltering career. Mr. Henderson's voice cuts through the air. "Liv, I need an explanation. Your performance has been erratic, to say the least." Liv's voice trembles as she whispers, "I know, Mr. Henderson, and I am sorry. It's just, strange things have been happening." Skepticism hardens Mr. Henderson's face as he questions, "Strange things? What are you talking about?" In a desperate plea, Liv insists, "I can't really explain it, but I think someone is watching me." With a dismissive tone, Mr. Henderson suggests, "Liv, are you feeling all right? Maybe you should take some time off." With finality, Mr. Henderson declares, "Liv, I appreciate your hard work, but I can't entertain these fantasies. Get back to work, and let's forget about this." Amidst the symphony of city life, Ben ambles down a bustling street, unaware of the mystery that awaits. A colossal screen blares a news report of a strange incident in the forest, arresting Ben's attention with its cryptic message. As the news unfolds, a mysterious connection ignites within Ben, drawing him into the heart of the forest enigma. An inexplicable feeling washes over him, a sense of connection, as if he is somehow linked to the unfolding mystery. Sunlight weaves through the dense forest canopy, casting a mystical glow upon Ava, a young woman with eyes set on destiny. With focused intention, Ava raises her hands, summoning a whirlwind of leaves that dance to her silent command. A soft smile graces Liv's lips as she bends the very essence of nature to her will, mastering the power that surges within. In the heart of the forest, Ava embraces her growing strength, a sense of purpose blossoming within her soul. Liv enters the coffee shop, a hopeful expression lighting her face as she seeks a familiar presence. A new barista polishes a glass behind the counter, his demeanor hinting at uncertainty as Liv approaches with anticipation. Liv's hopeful inquiry, "Hi, I'm looking for Vega. Is she working today?" hangs in the air, met with the stranger's unsettling denial. The barista's words, "Vega? I haven't seen anyone by that name working here. Are you sure you have the right place?" strike a chord of disbelief in Liv. Liv's insistence, "Yes, I'm sure. She was here just a few days ago," clashes with the barista's firm denial, deepening the mystery. Suspicion clouds the barista's face as he says, "Look, I'm new here, but I've been told who works here. There's no Vega." In the bustling city park, Ben quietly navigates the lively scene, his gaze alert and observant. With a subtle gesture, Ben's extraordinary abilities are revealed as he averts near disasters with effortless grace. A cyclist is about to collide with a pedestrian, but Ben deftly intervenes, preventing the crash with barely a thought. A quiet smile graces Ben's lips as he reflects on his subtle yet significant acts of heroism. That reveals Ben's inner fulfillment. He feels like he is making a difference. Sunlight filters through the verdant canopy as Ava navigates the labyrinthine forest, her gaze sweeping across the landscape in a desperate quest for answers. In a moment of sudden pause, an anomaly in the natural order catches Ava eye, an unusual rock formation veiled by nature's secrets. With determined hands, Ava unveils a long-concealed entrance, a gateway to the unknown, beckoning from the heart of the forest. In the dilapidated cabin, Ava hunches over strange artifacts, her concentration unbroken under the flickering candlelight. In a sudden, chilling trance, Ava's eyes glaze over as she is pulled into another world. A dark, menacing figure materializes before her, its form indistinct and terrifying. In the dead of night, Liv is tormented by unseen horrors, her body convulsing in a sweat-soaked nightmare. Her eyes burst open, revealing a raw, unfiltered terror that shatters the silence of her apartment. A strangled scream tears through the stillness as Liv jolts upright, a prisoner of her own fear. Clutching the blanket, her knuckles white, she desperately clings to reality, battling the lingering echoes of her nightmare. In the dimly lit apartment, shadows waltz on the walls as Ben grapples with an inner turmoil. Blue energy flickers around Ben's hands, revealing the formidable power he struggles to control. Staring into the abyss of his own reflection, Ben is locked in a silent war between fear and a growing sense of duty. Narrator whispers, he struggles with the weight of his abilities, the potential for good, and the terrifying possibility of misuse. Narrator reveals, the responsibility is a heavy cloak, one he never asked to wear. Under the moonlit canopy, shadows perform a silent ballet as Ava ventures into the depths of the forest, drawn by an otherworldly glow. With each step, curiosity battles apprehension as Ava's boots crunch on fallen leaves, her senses heightened by the forest's silent whispers. Bathed in an ethereal light, Vega awaits in a small clearing, his very presence challenging was perceptions of reality. Vega breaks the silence with the solemn words, "I suppose there is no more need for secrets, Ava." With a haunting declaration, Vega shatters was world. "I am not who you think I am." In the sterile light of her office, Liv's world crumbles around her, a poignant testament to shattered hopes and uncertain futures. Liv's pale face and trembling hands betray a storm of emotions, a silent scream against the overwhelming chaos consuming her. Mr. Henderson's stern presence looms over Liv, his crisp suit a stark contrast to her disheveled state, amplifying the impending sense of doom. The narrator voices the unspoken truth. Liv feels like her life is falling apart. In the heart of the bustling city, a catastrophic accident unfolds, threatening to shatter the ordinary rhythm of life. Driven by instinct, Ben's eyes glow with nascent power as he unleashes his hidden telekinetic abilities. In a breathtaking display of control, cars halt mid-air, debris dances to a new tune, and lives are snatched from the jaws of fate. Unseen and unheard, a silent witness in the form of a security camera captures Ben's extraordinary act of heroism. Sunlight weaves through the forest canopy as Ava, a young woman with unwavering determination, trains under Vega's watchful eyes. With intense concentration, Ava conjures a small flame in her palm, a testament to her growing power and loyalty. Each successful attempt deepens was bond with Vega, strengthening her resolve with every spark of elemental power. In the heart of the bustling coffee shop, Liv subtly strains to overhear whispers of the city's strange happenings. Steam dances from her mug, mirroring the tension building within her as she overhears a hushed mention of the forest. As the continues, Liv's focus intensifies, She is eavesdropping on a conversation about the strange events in the city. Bathed in sunlight, Ben meanders through the park, oblivious to the shadows that stalk him. Under the guise of joggers, 2 government agents covertly shadow Ben, their every move calculated and precise. A fleeting glance at their wrist devices seals Ben's fate, as the agents confirm his location with cold, calculating precision. Sunlight weaves through the dense forest canopy, casting an ethereal glow on the tense confrontation between Ava and Vega. Ava scrutinizes Vega's face, a storm of suspicion and apprehension brewing within her. In a moment of chilling premonition, Ava's eyes glaze over as a bleak, dark future flashes before her. In the abandoned cabin, dust motes dance in the flashlight beam, illuminating Ava's desperate search amidst the oppressive scent of mildew and decay. As Ava explores, a hidden journal reveals itself. A hidden journal, its pages brittle with age, hints at a secret. In hushed tones, Ava reads aloud Vega's true intentions. Amidst a whirlwind of open suitcases, Liv frenetically throws clothes into a bag, her movements betraying a desperate desire to flee. A chilling premonition washes over her, freezing her in place, as the unsettling sensation of being watched grips her. Liv suddenly stops and casts a wary glance around the room, a sense of impending dread filling the air. In the dimly lit, cluttered apartment, Ben stands defiant, his solitude shattered by the ominous presence of 2 stern-faced government agents. Agent 1's patience wears thin, as he warns Ben that cooperation is no longer a choice, but an imposition. Ben's resolve hardens as he declares his disinterest, yearning only for the solace of being left alone. Agent 2 attempts to sway Ben with promises of responsibility and the notion of a gift, but Ben sees only a curse. Ben passionately declares, "It's not a gift, it's a curse." Agent 1's final warning echoes through the room as he predicts Ben's regret. Under the moonlit canopy, shadows dance ominously as Ava confronts Vega, her face etched with fury and disillusionment. Ava's voice cracks with anguish as she accuses Vega of deceit, her words echoing through the silent woods. "You've been manipulating me this whole time, using me to get what you want." A sinister glint lights up Vega's eyes as she confirms Ava's suspicions, her chilling admission cutting through the night. "Indeed, and soon I will unleash a power upon this world that it has never seen." The forest holds its breath, anticipating the unleashing of a terrifying power, as Vega's words hang heavy in the air. In the dead of night, Liv's slumber is a tempest, her face a canvas of unspoken terror. In the ethereal realm of dreams, Ben and Ava are ensnared in peril, their fates hanging precariously in the balance. With a jolt, Liv awakens, the chilling remnants of the nightmare clinging to her like a shroud. A steely determination ignites within Liv's gaze, forging an unbreakable vow to rescue them from the shadows. In his frantic apartment, Ben weaponizes a bookshelf against relentless pursuers, sweat glistening as he unleashes his telekinetic power. Amidst the chaos of splintering wood and flying debris, the apartment door becomes a fragile barrier against the impending breach. A palpable urgency fills the air as Ben's frantic gaze sweeps across the room, desperately seeking a sanctuary from the impending doom. Under the watchful eyes of the moon, a desperate battle unfolds in the heart of the forest, where shadows dance to the rhythm of clashing wills. Ava confronts Vega, her every move a testament to resilience as she fights to shield the world from an encroaching darkness. Despite her valiant efforts, Ava is overpowered by Vega, his strength and skill threatening to unleash a dark force upon the unsuspecting world. Vega stands, a silhouette against the moonlit canopy, his victory heralding the rise of shadows and the fall of hope. In the dead of night, Liv, with a fierce determination etched on her face, moves with purpose towards the door. Driven by an urgent need to find Ben and Ava, a surge of energy courses through her veins, pushing her forward into the unknown. She is leaving her apartment, stepping into a night charged with the weight of her mission. In the dead of night, Ben is driven by an unseen force, grabbing his coat as a wave of dread washes over him. An inexplicable connection to Liv and Ava intensifies with each step, drawing Ben towards the ominous forest. The forest calls to him, promising answers but shrouded in an unsettling aura of the unknown. In the heart of the silent forest, Ava wages a desperate battle against Vega's overwhelming strength, her every move a testament to her fading hope. A chilling realization washes over Ava as she acknowledges the futility of her solo fight. With unwavering resolve, Ava closes her eyes, her mind reaching out through the silent forest in a desperate telepathic plea for aid. In the quiet of her apartment, Liv sits pensively, her world about to be shattered by an urgent, unspoken plea. A sudden, silent call pierces the veil of her thoughts, her eyes widening in recognition of Ava's desperate telepathic cry. The forest beckons, its silent message resonating within Liv, a call to action that cannot be ignored. In the quiet of his apartment, Ben hears was desperate call, igniting a surge of adrenaline that sharpens his hidden abilities. Fueled by an urgent need, Ben sprints towards the forest, his face a mask of grim determination. His enhanced senses guide him through the night, the forest looming ahead like a dark and ominous gateway. Under the cloak of night, Vega's silhouette cuts a menacing figure against the moonlit forest clearing as he stands poised to unleash a dark force. Hands ablaze with unseen energy, Vega stands as the harbinger of destruction. At his feet, Ava lies defeated, a crumpled figure lost in the shadows, symbolizing the cost of defiance. At the forest's edge, Liv senses a surge of power within her, the night air alive with anticipation. Bathed in ethereal moonlight, Ben races towards a distant clearing, his figure a beacon of urgency amidst the dark woods. The forest holds its breath as Liv moves forward, drawn by an unseen force and the desperate flight of her companion. Under the cloak of night, Ben arrives at the forest clearing, his eyes burning with restrained power. His gaze intensifies, telekinetic forces unleashed, as he attacks Vega with unseen fury. In the silent aftermath of the assault, Ava awakens, her senses returning to a world shrouded in mystery and danger. Under the cloak of night, Liv, Ben, and Ava stand united, their gaze drawn to Vega, an ominous presence radiating dark energy. In a profound moment of unspoken resolve, they acknowledge the daunting task ahead, their faces etched with determination. Vega emanates an aura of immense power, casting long, eerie shadows that dance ominously around the clearing. A silent understanding binds them together, as they prepare to confront the darkness that looms before them. In the heart of the darkened forest clearing, the earth trembles faintly as Liv eyes glow, manipulating the ground beneath Vega's feet. With gritted teeth and intense focus, Ben extends his hands, unseen forces binding Vega. Ava, her face a mask of fury, unleashes torrents of wind and lightning upon the struggling Vega. Vega struggles in vain, caught in a tightening web of earth, wind, and unseen forces. Under the cloak of night, Vega lies vanquished, her dark essence fading into nothingness like a wisp of smoke. Liv, Ben, and Ava, bound by shared power and trials, stand shoulder to shoulder, their faces bearing the marks of exhaustion, yet their eyes ablaze with triumph. In the aftermath of battle, their eyes reflect a newfound resolve, forged in the crucible of shared sacrifice and unbreakable bonds. As dawn breaks over the forest, a sense of shared resolve dawns within Liv, Ben, and Ava. United by a newfound sense of purpose, they look at each other, understanding the weight of their extraordinary gifts. Bound by destiny, they are aware of their responsibility to wield their powers for the greater good. Beneath the vast sky, Liv, Ben, and Ava unite, their powers weaving a tapestry of hope and protection across the sprawling metropolis. As a symphony of combined strength, the trio deftly rescues citizens from impending peril, their synchronized actions a beacon of reassurance. United as an indomitable force, Liv, Ben, and Ava stand vigilant, their presence a silent promise to shield the city from the shadows that lurk unseen. In Liv's softly lit apartment, a sense of relaxed anticipation fills the air as Liv, Ben, and Ava settle in. The narrator softly proclaims, they know that their journey has just begun. As shadows lengthen, a palpable sense of the unknown adventure ahead envelops them. The camera gazes skyward, capturing the city's glittering skyline, a silent prelude to the trials and triumphs awaiting Liv, Ben, and Ava. Distant lights twinkle like stars, each window a stage for countless untold stories. The city pulses with an energy, promising both danger and opportunity for those who dare to dream.